Now, let me ask you to just clarify.
Yes, sir.
You traded a gold mine for a television station.
A little bit of cash.
I never met anyone who did that.
Shall we go see the river now?
Let's check it out.
The robbery, were you the only house
My mom was here.
But were you the only house on the block that was hit?
I think so, yes. It's gang affiliated, straight
kind
out
of
burglary
run.
to the high desert. Let's look at the positive and the happiness of the Victor Valley and the secret, best kept secret that we share. And this is the Mojave River.
I've been in and out here all day, and I mean, it's a free Swedish bath. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of work to make it look like this. And it seems to have worked. I mean, that was 20 years ago. And we could be sitting down here, there'd be a VW Bug, for example, crash his car, come up to you and like blame you for the crashing their car on your own land. It's like, what in the world? It was anarchy.
I got to know Brent through the Mojave River Valley Museum. He took the time and took an interest in the animal rights stuff.
How do you introduce yourselves when people ask you what you do?
I'm president of the Mojave River Valley Museum. I invested a lot in the Bowen Ranch Hot Springs campground. And I'm a historical buff, let's just say that much about our own county and the world around us. I enjoy sculpting. Stone, I like competing.
I do clay-based sculpture, but I think stone is incredible. So how many mines do you own?
3 right now. It's an old gold mine with an underground house for the miner to live in. 100 feet down, there's a door, and you open the door and you got a living area. Yeah. This is the length of the tunnel that goes down to my living area. See that mine cart there on the track? I had some claim jumpers come up there one year and try to take the mine. Oh, I'm gonna just pay a fee and take your mine.
We gotta get you some Presicanarios or something, some crazy big lion-eating dogs.
Yeah, they used to have feuds in the 1980s, early 80s. The people were shooting at each other for, to bully each other out of there so they could take this little piece of land, which they were exploiting onto our land. They would charge people to cross their property to park their cars on our property.
Now, how about wild animals?
We have bobcats, we have beavers, we have herons, we have sometimes pelicans, we have geese. There used to be also Russian boar. I remember those things. And now they're extinct down here. There are no herds in the San Bernardino Mountains, like deer herds or elk, or there's no elk here anymore, of course. What about the, antelope? We used to have antelope here. Those are gone. Those days are long gone. Javelina are gone.
70,000 grizzly bears in the state of California. That's how Big Bear got its name. Along with the last gray wolf. And now they're coming back.
It's so short-sighted because the reason you come to a place like this is the wildlife, right?
Yeah.
I'm staying in I have like a converted cargo trailer rig over there. That's my dog Giro. He's a good boy. But it's like a 7x16 horse trailer that I built out into like a tiny home camper thing. My name's Gabe. I play in a band called Enterprise Earth. We're a heavy metal band. Normally touring all over the world, and I'm currently mixing our new album there in the trailer.
Yeah. Are you married? You have, obviously band guys have girlfriends, they have a following.
Single.
Single, ready to join the nudist beach with 100 revelers?
Yes, yeah, I'm all for it.
We heard a lot about naked people.
Yeah,
around
I mean,
here.
down at the hot springs, everyone's naked usually. It's a natural hot spring, that's what happens, It's one of those places.
Sure, but it'd be good because I've never seen a boob before, so this could be my first time. I'm excited. I heard good things.
Hey, Dogo.
You meet at the gate? Yeah. Okay. You got my good side?
Yeah. Very dapper.
I was at my wit's end, man. I went through pills. I was crazy with it. Because every other day I was waking up in some kind of hospital or a jail cell.
Getting off the grid and coming out of here help you find some clarity.
It opened up my eyes. I was about to just end it all. I didn't care anymore. But you lose 2 families and your kids. And you ain't got nothing less to live for,
Was it the drugs and the alcohol that pushed your family away?
It was the band.
Really?
Was always on tour, always doing something. Then it became the alcohol. So you live and you learn. I used to be with a porn star. She ended up leaving me for my cousin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, neighbors called me one day and said, "You moving?" I said, "No, I don't think so." Sure enough, I came home and I had my big screen TV and a couch.
That's all she left you, was a big screen and a couch?
Yeah. We had my second son's circumcision. And I said, "I'm not giving you $300 because I just talked to the doctor. It's $200. If you need it for something else, let me know." She ended up, swinging on me and getting all upset. And I was no perfect angel, so I wasn't mad at the fact that she left me. I was mad at the fact that I did it to myself.
Well, let's blame circumcision for this.
That's circumcision.
Oh, it's a weird practice.
Do you need someone with small hands?
Hi. Yeah, random chicks walk around here all the time, just random. Come off like a prom dress. My mother used to say.
My mom always says that too.
Yeah?
What is that a mom thing?
Well, because I guess in the prom, the dress comes off. I don't know.
I guess.
Just when I thought I didn't have nothing left, out of the blue, and George has been through a lot with me.
It was just for fun. We didn't know we'd make any money, really.
So it was a passion project.
Yeah.
On the job, getting drunk. Yeah, wee! Banging on a nail for an hour. Now, why didn't I think of that before I did that?
Do what you enjoy, really, and hopefully you'll make some money along the way.
He's been like a father to me. Got owe in my life, you know. So what's the website?
You know what? Jessica's the one to talk to about that.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. It gets cold at night, so I hope you guys dress. They have clothes. I come off the mountain to save people all the time.
Typical scenario is saving someone out here.
Oh, usually it's dark time.
Yeah.
They can't find their way back.
Maybe
It's
they're a
usually
little
this
drunk,
mountain
too.
here that can't get back. Oh, yeah, sometimes. My biggest things out here is Bluetooth and flashlights since I moved out here. Just to be on the safe side here. Here we are. If you look to your right, you've got Brent and Jess there to take you the rest of the tour.
Thank you, Matt, once again.
Thanks, Matt.
Be safe. Call me when you need me, okay?
Appreciate you, brother.
We'll be looking for the flashlight.
Spooky Gate. Well, the trail we're walking on basically was cut out of the trail that was been used for 10,000 years by our local Indian peoples that always took an annual pilgrimage to this very site. The site was used for purity rite rituals and other spiritual matters of cleansing.
You're doing well, and you picked here. Like, what is it about this place that spoke to you?
I mean, it's a focal point for the whole planet. They all come here. I mean, I met a friend down here and I moved to Israel with him. Like I said, it brought people here for 10,000 years. You know, can't go wrong.
When you think about the amount of plastic that's washing up on island shores and the amount of trash in the
gyres
environment,
in the
the
ocean.
gyres, the Pacific garbage vortex, it seems like
That's right.
no one's going to clean these things up except for people who care about the area and have a vested interest in it. So do you feel like that? It's coming down to you to wipe off the graffiti and
Oh
fix
yeah,
this
it
place?
comes down to us.
How much longer do you think we're going to have preserved wildlife, preserved land of any kind without the graffiti,
Without the
trash?
parks, without the national forest, we wouldn't have anything. A place where you can cleanse yourself, your spirit, and your soul, and you immerse yourself in water, and you say a prayer, and you get out of it.
My name's Amyah. This is my first time, but I've been wanting to come here for years. I love the natural setting. I'm in love with the desert, so I love the fact that you're walking through the desert and then out of nowhere there's a water source.
I'm gonna get naked later. Do you find that that's a part of it? You enjoy that aspect of
Oh,
it?
for sure.
Biggest nightmare is walking across the classroom naked.
Yep.
There's something about owning that, right?
Just do it and then you don't have the fear anymore. Then it just becomes a lifestyle and an expression. Nobody's really thinking about you because everybody's thinking about themselves. When you evolve out of that, then you can just be fully free. We've turned the human body into just a sexual.
Especially the female body.
Yes, and we are so much more than that. And we can be enjoyed visually, but it doesn't have to be a sexual thing. We can even hold each other and it not be a sexual
Have you ever done a cuddle puddle?
Of course.
Cuddle?
Of course.
You struck me as a cuddle puddle.
Yes. Or a puppy pile. I don't know. I've never done it naked.
Thanks for doing that. That was weird and fun, huh?
You never know where conversation can go.